Good afternoon, everybody. It is November 19th, 2020, and here's what we were looking at for today. It was indeed a range day. Prices, what did prices do overnight? Yeah, prices, they were chopping around overnight too, so it was kind of in a range overnight. Blue is marking the overnight highs and lows, and then the red the red lines are kind of what I was playing during the day. Um, some good trades. Um, I'm really happy. I'm really grateful for the last few days and how they've just been ranging, because for me as a beginner, it's been a great learning opportunity, especially with this decreased volatility compared to the past 4 months that I've been looking at this stuff. Big time learning opportunity. So that's a win for anyone, especially novices. So let's take a look at what I marked today. So before the market open, looks like this was a little bit before 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We had this double test. Once, came back up twice, three times. And I marked this red line because look at all those closes. What is that? 6 straight closes on that line, and then you get a double test. And really, it's kind of just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like a septuple test, a seven-time test, if you will. And look at that great bearish signal bar, plenty of room back to the EMA. Honestly, I should probably mark the bottom of this as like a micro range. And yeah, I bet you if you measured this, brought it down, it's probably almost right to the bottom of this. It is. So if I had seen that, I might have taken this as like a counter trend break or something. But anyway, saw that double test up there. Prices came down to the overnight lows, and actually, maybe you want to take this higher low, one of these higher lows, a failure on that bar. I didn't even think about that. And Mack has said recently, even, if you want to be aggressive, these are the places to be aggressive, because they might be very important lows or highs if you're up here. So anyway, we get this move up, prices start ranging, and so you get a counter trend break, or a counter trend break, because prices moved up into this range, and you get this higher low, great signal bar right back into the range. Take that off the EMA. Look at that thing move up. So you get that, and then prices come up here. I'm thinking if I was watching this, I'd probably, yeah, that's a double test right here. So I'd probably take either this bar, this small bar, especially, yeah, they're low risk bars. I'm probably taking either this bar or this bar, but I don't think I was watching. Let's see if it would have worked. So that's about 62.50. So you'd get in at 62.25. Comes down to 60.50. Yeah. So that would work too. And yeah, if I was watching this, I would really like that entry. So I'm actually going to mark that. I'm going to mark this one. So take that, and then after that we don't really get. You might take this little doji too. That's a first entry, but I mean, it's a higher low, super low risk, 5 ticks in that bar. So I'm not gonna mark that, but I look at these low risk bars and I really like them. But over here, you don't get any good bars for a high or low, unfortunately. Get a little micro range here. I should have marked this up when I was analyzing it, but I guess I just didn't see. So prices moved down into this, so there's no counter trend break. But you get this break, it comes down. So here, did I have these? Okay, I did not have this green channel drawn yet. I had the green channel drawn when the price came to this high again. So they come down here, I wouldn't have seen this. But, oh, you know what, though? If I had this red line drawn, if you want to be super aggressive, that's a trap right there. And I wouldn't even say that's super aggressive. That's just aggressive. That's a trap, though. So I'm curious to see if Mack's going to mark this. Because look at all the people going short there. It's an engulfing bar. So I'm not sure that's a green even. Cause there's people going short there. And I mean, if you by any chance, I don't know how you, if you drew the channel off this high to here and then moved it down here and you saw that, I would definitely take that, and that would definitely be blue. But yeah, Mack might mark that as blue anyway. But here we get it's kind of like a lower high, or a higher low, excuse me, higher low, and it's a double test. So in thinking that it's like a higher low, I might actually make that one blue too. I'm gonna keep it green, but thinking about it, it's a good trade. It's a double test. I would say it's still aggressive though, just because the EMA is right there, and you can see there's a kind of a little battle going on between the bulls and the bears right here, but then it just shoots up big time. Yeah, I'm seeing how the opening is a perfect midline for this too right now. So anyway, prices move back to the top of this channel, then that confirms this channel. Nice low risk bar right there if you have that channel drawn, but I didn't. Then you get this move down, then you get a lower high, and it's a signal back into the range, perfect signal bar back into the range. Probably room to scalp out. 62.25. Okay, so there's 1 point between your entry and the EMA, so it'd have to go one tick down, but I like that trade. Prices are clearly ranging at this point. Prices do not make it down to the lower half of the range for a little bit. They seem to be held by this the opening price, the midline of the range. So prices bounce down here, come back up. Yeah, you couldn't take this, I don't think, because you just don't know that the midline's holding yet. But that is an engulfing bar, and I could see plenty of shorts getting trapped down there. But anyway, it comes back up to the top of the range, makes this high, tests it. Some people probably got trapped on this little bar right here, going down, followed by this, but then you get this double test right here, bearish bar from the top of the range. I like that. However, I did have this green channel drawn, so I mean, this midline and the EMA together, you might be wary of that. So yeah, it comes right below the midline of this red range, bounces again, comes back down, bounces. People probably getting chopped up right here. Comes back up. And this is like a double test. You get this high, tested once, tested twice, and it goes higher. Beautiful bearish bar. I like that. I like that a lot. And after all this, man, after all this, you might look at that. That's a bullish bar. That's a bullish bar. It's at the breaking back into the short-term range that is formed at this midline of the range. You might take that. Price move up. Oh, did I mean to? Yeah, I meant to, this. I don't know how that got there. This is kind of like a quadruple touch right here, because you have, or a quadruple test. You make the, here, let me take this off. You make that, you touch the top of the range perfectly here. You get this double test, triple test, quadruple test, beautiful bearish bar. Look at that move down. Comes down to the bottom of this channel, and that's when this channel starts holding prices. So, you know, I think you could actually try and think. So I marked this blue, and I was like, how do I describe this, and how do I argue that this is a trade you want to take? And the best thing I could think of was just calling it like a retest of this low, and it's off the channel, the green channel that I had, and it's a great bullish bar. So I do like that. And then if you draw a channel off the highs, you get this higher low. Nice bullish bar. You might, you know what? You might take this right here as like a second entry. You know, I'll make that green though. Not a great signal bar, but it's like a second entry off of the trend line. But it's a range day, so that's aggressive for sure. But yeah, prices clearly start moving in that channel. And I just, you know, with the range day, I don't want to take, until I'm more experienced and I can see things like that, I'm just not comfortable taking trading with trend rules on a range day, even though this is clearly a trend. So we have like a first entry, second entry here, but you wouldn't take that with a bad signal bar, especially going into the top of that range. You might take a like trade on this failure or whatever. I don't know. But then prices do go to the overnight highs and to the top of this channel. So I don't know, if you got a runner down here, held onto it, that's a nice move, very nice move. And then price just held for a little while above the overnight highs, and look at that sell off. So I've been forgetting to like zoom out at the end of my analysis. I want to do that. So that's one more look at what happened today. Range day, like I said, great learning opportunity for me as a novice, because I'm like I've been not doing well on simulator past few days. I'm like treating it like a trend, and you know, I'm sure if you see things like this, you probably can treat it like a trend. But I don't know. I'm not doing well with that. I gotta just treat it like the range. Take the lower highs and stuff like that, double test, triple test, stuff like that. That's what's gonna work for me. But anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any feedback.